Hey guys, welcome to Men's Success TV. Today we're going to be discussing an important topic most people shy away from: mental health for men. As men, we're often taught to man up and hide our emotions. But the truth is that mental health is just as important as physical health. Maybe you can rub some Robitussin on a broken bone and walk it off, but emotional wounds just don't heal that easily. In fact, ignoring your mental health can lead to serious consequences, such as depression and anxiety. That's why it's crucial that we start talking about mental health, break the stigma, and take steps to improve our mental well-being. In this video, we'll be discussing some common mental health conditions that men face, factors that can affect our mental health, and some tips on how to maintain it. So whether you're struggling with your own mental health or just want to stay strong, you've come to the right place. Let's get started on this mental health journey together. Mental health is simply defined as the state of well-being where an individual realizes their own potential, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively, and is able to make meaningful contributions to their community. In other words, it's about your ability to withstand and absorb what life throws at you, refusing to be defeated. It doesn't get much manlier than that. Unfortunately, mental health issues are far too common among men. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, men are less likely to seek help for their mental health issues. There's a stigma to shut up and be macho, but this can lead to problems down the road as you don't address underlying issues or take steps to improve your mental state. As men, we're often taught to be strong, tough, and stoic. We're told that showing emotions is a sign of weakness and that asking for help is shameful. This stigma can prevent men from seeking the help they need and lead to a vicious cycle of suffering and silence. That's why it's important to realize that seeking help is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it takes a great deal of courage to acknowledge that you're struggling and need support. Whether it's talking to a friend or family member, seeking professional help, or joining a support group, there are many resources available to help you cope with your mental health issues. The guy who hides his issues and self-medicates is not being strong, he's being unwise. So guys, let's break the stigma surrounding mental health and start talking openly about our struggles. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Together, we can work towards improving our mental health and achieving a more successful life. So let's take a closer look at some of these conditions and what we can do about them. First up is depression, which is a mood disorder that can have a significant impact on a person's daily life. Symptoms of depression can include feelings of sadness, hopelessness, fatigue, and difficulty sleeping. It's normal to feel depressed from time to time, but not if this is an ongoing problem affecting the quality of your life. Causes of depression can vary and may include genetic factors, environmental factors, or a combination of both. Treatment options can include therapy, medication, or a combination. It's important to seek help if you're experiencing symptoms of depression, as it can significantly impact your quality of life. Next, we have anxiety, which is another common mental health condition that can cause excessive worry and fear. Symptoms of anxiety can include restlessness, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and physical symptoms such as sweating or shaking. Again, it's normal to feel some anxiety from time to time, but not to the extent it dominates your life. Causes of anxiety can also vary and may include genetics, environmental factors, or a traumatic event. Treatment options can include therapy, medication, or lifestyle changes such as exercise or meditation. Finally, we have PTSD, which is a condition that can develop after a traumatic event such as military combat, physical assault, or a serious accident. Symptoms of PTSD can include flashbacks, nightmares, and a sense of detachment or numbness. Causes of PTSD can vary, but it's important to note that anyone can develop this after a traumatic event. Treatment options can include therapy, medication, or a combination of both. It's important to seek help if you're experiencing symptoms of PTSD, as it can significantly impact your daily life and relationships. It's important to remember that mental health conditions can affect anyone, and seeking help is a sign of strength. Whether you're struggling with depression, anxiety, PTSD, or any other mental health condition, there are resources available to help you cope and manage your symptoms. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for help and take control of your mental health before it controls you. There are many factors that can impact your mental health, and they come from a variety of sources. It's important to be aware of these factors so we can take steps to manage them. First up, we have social factors, which can include work stress, relationship issues, and financial problems. If you're having work problems, striking out with the ladies, and broke, it's going to be hard to have good mental health. We all know how stressful work can be, and for many men it can be a major source of stress and anxiety. Relationship issues can also be a significant factor, whether it's with a romantic partner, family member, or friend. Finally, financial problems can be a significant source of stress, especially in today's economy. It's important to work on any of these factors you're struggling with and share your concerns. Next up, we have biological factors, which can include hormonal changes and brain chemistry. Hormonal changes can affect men at any age, but they're particularly common during adolescence and middle age. These changes can impact mood and behavior, and it's important to be aware of them so you can seek help if necessary. Brain chemistry is another biological factor that can play a role in mental health. Chemical imbalances in the brain can contribute to conditions such as depression and anxiety, and medication or therapy can be helpful in managing these conditions. Finally, we have behavioral factors, which can include substance abuse, poor diet, and lack of exercise. Substance abuse can have a significant impact on mental health. It's important to seek help if you're struggling with addiction. Remember, drinking is not the solution to your depression and anxiety, but part of the culprit. Poor diet and lack of exercise can also contribute to mental health issues, as they can impact mood and energy levels. Making small changes such as eating a balanced diet and incorporating regular exercise into your routine can have a big impact on your mental health. So guys, it's important to be aware of the factors that can affect your mental health and take steps to manage them. If you're a drug addict who never exercises and lives off fast food, while also unemployed, broke, and have no girlfriend, it might be time to make a lifestyle change. Just as important as what not to do are tips on what to do for maintaining good mental health. Let's cover some things you can do today to improve your mental state. First up, we have stress management techniques. Stress is a part of life, but too much of it can have a negative impact on our mental health. Exercise is a great way to reduce stress and boost our mood, and it doesn't have to be anything too strenuous. A simple walk around the block or a quick yoga session can do wonders for our mental health. Meditation and breathing exercises are also great techniques for reducing stress and anxiety. Building and maintaining your social connections are also great tools. Humans are social creatures, and having strong social connections is crucial for good mental health. Loneliness actually leads to physical illness. Social support can come from many different sources: friends, family members, colleagues, or even online communities. Joining a community or group can be a great way to meet new people and build a support network. Start taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or a cooking class, whatever, just as long as it gets you out of the house and around other people doing something positive. Fill your time with healthy pursuits shared with other people, and you won't have time to feel depressed. Taking care of ourselves is essential for good mental health. Getting enough sleep is crucial. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Again, eating a healthy, balanced diet is also important, as it can impact our mood and energy levels. Practicing mindfulness, such as taking a few minutes each day to meditate or simply focus on our breath, can also be helpful for reducing stress and improving our mental well-being. Remember, taking care of our mental health is just as important as taking care of our physical health. By incorporating these practices into our daily routine, we can strengthen our mental health and be more productive and successful. At some point, you may feel that you need to seek help for your mental health issues. Well, it's important to take care of our mental health on our own. Sometimes we do need that extra help. Unfortunately, there's often a stigma surrounding seeking help for mental health, especially for men. Don't be embarrassed. It's not like you're seeking treatment because you fell in love with an airplane or something like that. If that is an issue you're struggling with, let me know in the comments so I can apologize. When it comes to seeking help, there are many types of mental health professionals who can assist you, such as therapists, psychiatrists, and psychologists. It's important to find a professional who is the right fit for you and your needs. Some professionals specialize in certain areas, such as anxiety, depression, or wanting to marry an airplane, while others take a more holistic approach. Finding the right mental health professional can be a daunting task, but it's worth it in the long run. Don't be afraid to ask for recommendations from friends or family members, or to research mental health professionals in your area. Remember, seeking help is a brave and important step towards improving your mental well-being. Taking care of our mental health is just as important as taking care of our physical health. If you're struggling with your mental health, this will eventually lead to physical consequences. Don't put it off, and don't hesitate to seek help if you need it. Let's prioritize our mental health and take steps to improve it. If you're interested in a simple, natural way to conquer anxiety and depression, check out the first link in the description. Please subscribe and turn on notifications and watch another video. I'll see you there.